Hey, good morning YouTube. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Fishing with TR. So I'm burning a couple of vacation days and I'm on Lake Eufaula between Alabama and Georgia. Was able to catch some skipjack yesterday and got an absolute pile of them. So came out here and the game plan was, hey, while it's morning, maybe this morning bite, we'll just anchor up in the main channel, creek mouth. But on the way out here I have found a beautiful flat. And that's kind of the way the fish are biting up in my home lake in West Point. Is they're starting to spawn, females are starting to come up and build nests, and that's where we're catching them, on the flat. And so this flat's just beautiful, and I just marked it, and there's a few tree lines. This looks like an old field, you know, before they flooded the lake, and there's one or two tree lines that I'm going to have to kind of watch out for. There's a lot of fish on this flat too. So what we're going to do, we've recorded about I don't know, quarter mile, close to a half mile section, and drag it and see what happens. So anyway guys, let's get started. Got some absolute beauties. Alright guys, drag and set up as usual. Drag and sinker. About 2 foot of line down to a peg float, little rattle, down to a 10-aught hook. Guys, this lake is not really known for a lot of big fish, but I'm always hunting for bear. The state record did come out of these waters probably just about 4 or 5 miles north of where I'm at now. So we are going to go with big baits too. Finally hooked up. Dink bites have been ferocious. All right, Lake Eufaula, fish number 1. Right species, is definitely the wrong size. So far this flat, there's no shortage of fish. There's plenty of bait, but I think there's just a ton of them down there that's this size that's just wearing my bait out. All right, spot number 2. I'm just going to anchor up out here in the main channel above the creek mouth just for a little bit. You know, unfamiliar water with catfishing, at least what I've had success with, is when all else fails, go out to the main channel, fish a creek mouth. So we're going to try this just for a bit. Nothing happens here. We're going to start working our way up river a little bit. So we're in the main lake, but we're not far from when it narrows down to just the river. And can't make something happen here, we'll go up in the river for a bit. If we get on fish, great. If not, we're going to find some more flats to drag. I still feel like that's going to be our best bet before it's all over. All right, we're hooked up. I think we got 2. Yeah, we got 2 fish. No shortage of fish here, guys. No shortage. It might be a dink fest, guys, but my graph is lit up. We're gonna let him rest and we'll get this other one off. That poor fella got a hook to the tail. Alright, little blue, tail hook blue. Alright. Keep working on it. Best takedown yet. Every time I have fished lower Lake Eufaula, discovered there's no shortage of fish here at all. But there are an incredible number of small fish. Can you believe that? That joker bit me. Alright, smile for the camera, dude. Not a monster, but it's action. Alright, that was a good hit. A little fish. That's one. Oh, I bet he's losing. Oh. I think we still got him. Yeah, we still got him. Alright, we'll double it up. Dink on the suspended rod. Something better here. I don't know what it is yet. It's a good hit anyway. I ain't had to get my net out yet. Let's hope this is a net fish. Alright, he ain't bad. I'm still going to boat flip. Alright, best of the morning so far. So if they'll only go up from here, it will be a good day. Alright, quick release on the little one. Alright folks, so I'm rigging up for my next run. I'm dragging another flat. This is a 10-foot and shallower flat. Again, old river channel's just over here. Looks like a good bedding place to me. So maybe there's some fish up in here. Trying to build nest, and maybe if I run a piece of bait across their nose, they'll eat. You know, I've always heard it said, don't leave biting fish. That's what we did. Out there in the old river channel where we were, absolute dink fest. I mean, just eating the gills, you know, out of my skipjack and just chewing it to pieces. So we're going to try something different, maybe hopefully find a better quality fish. Immediately better, guys. Immediately. Of course, I ain't got my net ready. Alright, I love these exciting bites in shallow water, guys. Best fight yet anyway. Alright, fish. I'll turn you loose as soon as you give me a good picture. Yeah, come on. Come on. Alright, we ain't gonna wait forever. Letting that planer board out and this fish hit. Look, I don't have a backlash. Alright guys, so this lake, a lot of action, a lot of fish. So far I fished 3 spots and I've caught fish in all 3. And I don't know, man, these guys like this are just wearing me out everywhere I go. I don't know the answer yet. So I fished, the first flat was a 20-foot flat plus or minus. When we anchored up in the main channel, it was a 37, 38, 40-foot hole. Now we're dragging a flat, and we started an 8-foot. We're up in 3 foot of water right now, and we still ain't escaped these little guys. We're gonna keep going, guys. We got a lot of bait. If we just have to feed all these little ones to find a big one, that's what we're gonna do. All right, guys, spot number 4. So I've come up to the river a little bit. I'm anchored over about a 66, 67 foot hole. And one thing's obvious to me. The fish are shallow, but those doggone fish won't leave me alone long enough for me to eat my lunch. So we're just going to have some chill out time, just watch some poles sitting here and over this hole for a little while. Let our food digest a little bit. Then we'll probably, if nothing happens here, we'll just go back to that flat we just drug. So that flat produced bites from 8 foot plumb up to 2 foot of water. Nothing big, but there's fish there. And I don't really know what to do yet to try to parse between the little ones and the big ones. I think this lake's just so full of little fish, it's hard to sort through them. Let's see if we can catch something here. All right, they're in 2 foot. They're in 64 foot. once if you can. Alright, we got that one to the surface. Might get a third one. Alright, I'm double fisting. You know, I wonder if they'd be offended if I told them I was catching bigger skipjack yesterday than I am catfish today. Still, it's a double. Might be a little bit of fish. I got one on my suspended line. And they just non-stop action here, non-stop. I think we still got one on the suspended line. It's straight out. We'll reel down on it real quick. Yeah, we got one there too. We'll get him in a minute. Oh, good gracious, you see that? You see that? We've got a gator that I showed you a minute ago. He's swimming around. I don't know where he is. He might be figuring out I'm catching fish, and if he is, he's probably gonna steal one. That's as good a cat as we caught yet. I don't want to lose it. Yeah, that's not bad, not bad. I need to get him in the boat. Alright, we got him. We got him. Let's see what's on the suspended rod. Alright. Ooh, that's taking drag, y'all. You might need that net, Mr. Catfish. Ain't a bad one. I have to get the net for it. Hey, y'all, this double's better than the last one. Yeah, buddy. Let's see, we got a pair of 15, 18 pounders here. Alright, this is what we've been waiting on. This is both good quality fish, at least compared to what we've been catching. Alright, y'all, this is the two biggest of the day, and we caught them at the same time. Neither one of them want the picture took. Whee! Alright, let me get them one at a time. Number one, female. That can come off the suspended rod. All right, number 2. This one come off the bank over there. All right, 2 good quality fish, guys. Woo! About time. I don't know how many little dinks we have. Excuse me. How many dinks we have worked to get those 2. But maybe they're coming active. Let's try again. Good fish, I think, comparatively. Oh, I see. He's on the other line. Yeah, decent fish. All right, guys, they're getting better, getting better. I don't know what, if just a school of big ones has rolled in, or if the little ones have moved on. We're getting some decent quality now. This is the 3rd in a row that's in that 15, 18 pound class. Oh, we might weigh him for doo-doos and giggles. That's a good one. All right, guys, they're slowly getting better. We ain't broke the 20 pound mark. This one almost did it. 19 pounds. 19. Look how pretty and blue he is. This one was deep. You know, I don't know, guys. I'm tired. But if they're gonna start growing, we're gonna stay after them. Woo! This fish does swim all over the country. I don't know how long he's been on there. He's plumb under the boat, dragging an 8-ounce sinker around. I think that means he's good size. Hey, that looks good. Come on. Ah, we got him. We got him. Oh, it's another pretty good one. Pretty good. We'll weigh him. He might be as big as that. All right, guys, we got a new best for the day. 22 pounds. 22. Beautiful dark fish, man. I love these fish down here. All right, let's turn loose. The way the boat's positioned, I can't show you all the rods right now. Current's going that way. The wind is going pretty stout that way, so my boat's kind of staying right between the two. I've got to have my lines with the current, so I had to put two up here in front of the boat so I can have my spread this way. Anyway, we're hooked up again. Let's see what we got. We've got one trying to swim away. Oh, all right, all right. Hooked up. It acted like a little dink. All right, got him to the surface. Alright guys, so for today I probably caught 7 or 8 fish this size or bigger, and I've lost count, 25 or 30 smaller. So to keep this video under 2 hours, you're not going to see a lot of the little dinky ones, but Eufaula has proven to be a lake full of tiny fish. So when you get one this size, man, you're happy to get it. This would be a dink in a lot of places, but today I'm happy to get one this size. Let's keep working. Alright guys, so it's getting close to 4 o'clock. I've been on the water since daylight, and wind's picking up, it's getting rough, the sun's hot, yeah, yada yada yada. I'm tired. So I think I'm going to start reeling these rods in. Each one that I reel in, I'm going to retie, because I know they've been ravaged today. Guys, it's been a phenomenal day with regard to numbers. I don't know that I've caught this many catfish out of this boat in one single day. I've lost count. I'm probably going to have to go through the footage and count fish if I have the energy to do that. But more importantly than that, we ended up finding probably 4 or 5 good quality fish, the fish that I always hope to find. That's fish that are 15 pounds and bigger. I mean, I much prefer the 20, 25, but had 5 today or so that were over 15 pounds. Big fish of the day was 22. So I'm very happy with that. One thing about this place, guys, Eufaula Lake is, again, slap full of catfish, slap full of little ones, but the state record came from these waters. And so I'm down here hoping that if I sort through enough little dinks that we'll catch something truly exceptional. But I've got a ton of bait, and I'm afraid it's going to take a ton of bait to sort through these little fish to do it. But tell you where I am and what I'm doing. So I've stayed at Lake Point State Park and put in at their boat landing there just north of Eufaula. And I started this morning. I came out of that creek where that boat landing is out to the main channel. Drug a flat there this morning. It was probably averaging 17 to 20 feet. Too much timber in it, difficult to drag. Then I followed that creek out to where it met the original channel and fished there, suspended, and fished on the bottom there in 37, 40 foot of water for a while. Caught fish, nothing big. And then drug a large shallow flat. That shallow flat kind of ranged from 8 feet, and I drug it all the way up to where there was 2 feet deep and caught fish the whole time. Again, assortment of dinks, maybe one fish that was 8-10 pound range. And so I decided to come upriver for lunch. Figured I would just take it easy and sit over a hole. I'm sitting over a 65, 66 foot hole, and this is where the quality fishes come from. So it worked out, I've caught an incredible amount of little dinks here, but this is the spot that produced all of the quality fish, guys. So I was very happy to come up here. I think my game plan in the morning is I'm going to go back to that flat this afternoon on the way back to the boat ramp, and I'm going to record a path, and so it'll be ready, and that's how I'm going to start my morning tomorrow is I'm going to drag baits on that flat again. Hopefully there's some big fish that will come up and feed, in the early morning hours. Maybe we can snag one, and then for the rest of the day, I'll probably come up here and sit on the hole again, guys, because it's working. But anyway, guys, I'm fixing to reel them in. I'm going to doctor my lines a little bit. Then we're going to go rest, eat, and then work on this video so y'all can watch it. But guys, as always, I appreciate your time. Glad you found me. Thanks for watching. If I get a bonus fish, I'll be sure to show it to you guys. Until next time, see ya.